So the first episode really came out and I think really knocked it out the park. Not only for kind of what it was, but what it's going to be. So life with an ordinary guy who reincarnated into a total fantasy knockout. And yes, I did have to look and read it. Obviously, another anime that's competing for longest name in history of all anime. But regardless, I really think that that kind of title really does encapsulate what it is. It's at some point the guy, there's two guys, and one of them has a moment to where he wishes that he was just a beautiful woman where, people and men would fawn over him, because that would just be so different than the life that he's living now, to where he's the average Joe and he never gets any attention or has never gotten any attention whatsoever. And it's mostly because of the company that he keeps with his best friend, who does get all the attention. So his best friend ends up being somebody who is, they were popular when they were younger. They're tall, they're handsome, they're good looking, they're in shape. So that person's the one who's always gotten all the attention over him. So he's like, F it, if I don't want to disown you as a friend because you're important to me. So, I think that if I was just like this beautiful woman, like I would be able to attract as much attention as you and still remain close to you. What's even funnier about the anime is that, there is like some forbidden love, between these two friends, between these two dudes who've been friends for 25 years. And there's something like that's like they have their friendship, and then you have kind of what that next level of their friendship is, and it's land that they've never explored before. But even kind of like at the beginning of the episode, prior to them being isekai into this other world, there was like some tension there. You know what I mean? Like the main character, I don't know what his name is, but the main good-looking character was like, maybe I'm not into, maybe I'm not into women, maybe I am into men. And then he's like, well, maybe I'm just into my best friend, and he's like, there will never be a woman good enough for him because I kind of don't want him to leave me. And you kind of have like this, this tension that was kind of already pre-existed. And on the opposite end of it, he's like, well, maybe I can't find a woman, but I have my friend and he means a lot to me. And if only I was a woman, then maybe I could do X, Y, or Z, right? So you kind of have like this kind of, I don't want to call it sexual tension, but you kind of have this lovers quarrel, lovers tension between these two friends who haven't been able to find what they've been looking for in others, but really they already have what they were looking for in each other. So then this goddess kind of appears out of nowhere and basically says, I will fulfill your cardinal desires in a sense. But the caveat is you're going to have to go to this other land and fight the demon lord. And then the best friend, then one of the two dudes gets, he gets transformed as requested into this beautiful Bishoujo, this beautiful, young girl. And suddenly the forbidden love becomes more acceptable. And then, you have the character who realizes, oh, maybe I do like this guy. You have the opposite of like, oh, she's so cute, I do like her. And, it's a interesting dynamic. I don't want to call it. I don't necessarily want to call it like gender bender, because I don't know if I'm a fan of that description or descriptor when talking about an anime. Even when somebody does suddenly get put into like another gender's body or whatever, like I don't know if I call it gender bending necessarily. Maybe I don't know. It just doesn't feel like the right word that I'm looking for there. But it definitely is a very unique take. And the thing that interests me the most about it is that forbidden love, or is that love or that tension or that pre-attraction or that pre-bond that they shared now being into this world, and them both befitting an image of each other that is more acceptable, so they no longer think of it as forbidden, they think of it as an acceptable love. Now the caveats with that is, will they stay in this world forever? If they don't stay in this world, can he be beamed back into the other world and keep his new femininely charms and a new outward appearance? If they do defeat, what I mean is, like, if they do defeat the demon lord and they actually do what they were asking to, and then you also have the goddess placing this curse on them, which I don't think the curse was making them fall in love. The curse was giving them a reason to go and defeat the demon lord. So I really don't think that they're cursed. I think the love that they're feeling was already there, and it just got times by 10 now that they're both on even playing field, able to look at each other and not feel odd or feel like, should this be how I'm feeling? Now they can openly have those feelings. So I just think this is really, really good. And on top of this plot and story that you have that is already extremely interesting, it's also very comedic, and it has like all these little comedic values, and it's funny as fuck. Or sorry guys, it's funny AF. It's funny AF, but it's really funny on top of everything else. I had a lot of moments that I laughed. I like that they got chased by the bear. I like that the little bear had like this like Jurassic Park looking thing. I like that there was tension when he was carrying the girl and she was getting too close. I like all the comedic value that is already there and will be there. I think this is definitely one to watch for the winter season. It definitely impressed me. I kind of had pretty high expectations for this because, like, when I saw the trailer, I was like, I'm gonna love this anime. And now that I have watched it, I think I really love this anime. So, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Let me know if you're as in love with this anime as I am, and let me know what you think about the character development that we've gotten so far. Let me know all of that in the comments below. Of course, I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you guys being here for episode number 1, and we'll be here all winter as we watch this anime. And I think this could be like top 3 anime of the winter season so far. So drop that love in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one, my friends.